What's up, Star Wars fans? Today I got a preview for episode 11 of The Bad Batch. The last couple episodes have certainly been fantastic, and I'm definitely looking forward to episode 11. That said, we get the new episode tomorrow, July 9th, and that's 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And for those who haven't heard yet, the episode is titled Devil's Deal, which fortunately or unfortunately, depending on how you look at it, is really one of the only hints we have going into this episode. But before we get to who I think the Bad Batch are making a Devil's Deal with, I think it's important to recap some of the major things that happened last episode. Now, episode 10 was called Common Ground, and our squad, Clone Force 99, found some common ground with a former Separatist senator. And there's a couple big things I take away from this episode that could influence or help us predict what's going to happen in episode 11. One is the fact that the Bad Batch did find this common ground with a former Separatist senator, that they're starting to let go of what happened in the Clone Wars and understand that the main threat and their main enemy is the Empire at this stage in the timeline. The second huge takeaway from episode 10 is that the Bad Batch have completely paid off their debt to Cid, and since they're owed a debt with her, that means that they can move on with their lives and they don't need to be her mercenaries anymore. So looking at these two story points, I think there's a really good chance that the Bad Batch move on from being mercenaries and start taking the fight to the Empire. And perhaps they do that by getting in touch with Rex and letting him know that they're willing to join his early rebellion. But that said, how does this all fit under the title Devil's Deal? Well, perhaps after the Bad Batch get in touch with Rex, he tells them that one of the best things that they can do is continue running missions for Cid and doing their best to funnel him money so that he can continue to grow this early rebellion. And that leads the Bad Batch, our heroes, into a situation in which Cid hires them out to the gangster Jabba the Hutt. After all, the Bad Batch via Cid have already worked for Jabba back in episode 5 titled Rampage, when they rescued the young Rancor Muchi. So therefore the devil in the Devil's Deal would be Jabba the Hutt, and the Bad Batch would make a major change in their lives, not only just working for their survival, but working for Rex and helping him out with his early rebellion. But then the big question becomes, what exactly are the Bad Batch going to be doing on this mission? If it is a deal with the devil and Jabba the Hutt is indeed that devil, what are they going to be doing? Well, I think it's going to be something of questionable morals. What if they have to rescue some of Jabba the Hutt's henchmen from an Imperial prison? Personally, I really like how that mission makes me feel conflicted. On one hand, the Bad Batch are working against the Empire, which is great, but on the other hand, they're helping free a criminal. And certainly I could be completely wrong, but it surely would make for an interesting story if that criminal was none other than the renowned bounty hunter Boba Fett. I think that speculation is probably a little too good to be true, but if you're up for some more speculation and predictions on episode 11, I'll have our community predictions video for episode 11 linked here in the end screen. As always, I'm Mike, thanks for watching, and may the Force be with you.